Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Oh my God, girl, sit down. Do not even look at the menu yet, you need to hear this immediately. I am literally shaking right now. I need a venti, like I need 5 shots of espresso just to process the level of absolute insanity that has been my life for the past week. You know I don't use the word toxic lightly, but honestly, there is no other word for it. Okay, so rewind to last week. You know how excited I was about the whole Italy thing, right? My friend, the one who's 22, literally landed the dream job. Like eat, pray, love vibes, moving to Italy, living the fantasy. We were all going out to celebrate her because obviously that is a massive deal. So naturally, I wanted to look good. And you know me, you know my style. I am not someone who walks around bearing it all. I'm 18, I'm slim, I wear excess sizes. But for this night, I wanted to elevate. I bought this dress, babe, you would have died. It was this maxi dress, gold, like liquid gold. It went all the way down to the floor. High neck, no cleavage showing whatsoever. I felt like a goddess. I walk out of my room feeling myself, right? I head for the stairs. And who is waiting at the bottom like the gatekeeper of hell? My mother. She literally steps in front of me, blocks my path, and starts pulling on my dress, inspecting me like I'm a piece of faulty merchandise. And then she drops the bomb. She looks me dead in the eye and goes, why are you dressed so slutty? I literally gasped. I couldn't believe my ears, my own mother, and she didn't stop there. She gestures vaguely at my chest, which, mind you, is completely covered by gold fabric, and says, I can see your boobs. Girl, where are the boobs she is seeing? I am excess. There was nothing to see. It was the most delusional, hurtful thing she could have possibly said. It wasn't just critical, it was nasty. She called me a slut. Her 18-year-old daughter heading to a farewell dinner covered from neck to ankle in gold. Something in me just snapped. Usually I just brush it off. But this was a direct attack on my character. So I looked right back at her and I said firmly, I will not be treated like this. A mother should not call her daughter derogatory terms. I set a boundary. And you want to know what she did? She scoffed. She gave me this look like I was the one who just slapped her, and she says, fine. I don't want to speak to you. I left. I went to the party, but honestly, the vibe was tainted. But wait, it gets so much worse. The next day, I tried to be the bigger person. I literally swallowed my pride and I asked her, hey, do you want to go out with me today? Just trying to break the ice. She point-blank ignored me. Didn't even look up from her phone. It was like I was a ghost. And it's been like that for 7 days. 7 days of psychological warfare in my own house. If I walk into the kitchen and she's there, she starts muttering under her breath. Like, passive-aggressive little noises and grumbles just loud enough for me to hear but not loud enough to be words. It is so childish. If I sit down in the living room, she gets up and marches out like my presence is toxic fumes. She is literally giving me the silent treatment because I stood up for myself after she called me a slut. Make it make sense. So I was feeling like I was going crazy, right? I needed a sanity check. I went to my siblings. I told them everything. I told them about the dress, the slut comment, the I can see your boobs hallucination, all of it. I expected them to be like, wow, mom is tripping, that's awful. Nope. They looked at me and said, you should just apologize to her if you want her to talk to you. Excuse me, apologize for what? For existing, for wearing a dress, for telling her not to call me a derogatory slur. I felt so gaslit. They just want the awkwardness in the house to stop, so they're willing to throw me under the bus to make it happen. They want me to go groveling to her, admitting fault for something I didn't do, just to soothe her ego. And that is where I am right now. I am at a total crossroads and I feel sick about it. On one hand, part of me is like, is this worth it? It's just words, right? Maybe I should just say, sorry I upset you and restore the peace because living in that house right now is suffocating. It's walking on eggshells constantly. But on the other hand, why should I? Why is the burden always on the child to fix the parent? I stood my ground. I demanded respect. If I apologize now, doesn't that just teach her that she can call me whatever name she wants, and I'll eventually come crawling back? I'm going to university next year. I have an out. And honestly, I'm wondering if this is the start of the end. I'm genuinely considering just cutting the relationship off when I leave. Just going low contact or no contact. Because if she can't handle me wearing a nice dress without degrading me, how is she going to handle me living my life? It hurts so much, babe. I feel like I'm grieving a relationship that's still technically there, but it's just empty. So tell me, be honest, am I the crazy one here? Is the dress code for slut suddenly floor-length gold gown? Because I am lost. I don't know how to fix this or if I even want to fix it anymore. Pass me the sugar, I need it. This tea is too bitter.